All right. We black again, family. It don't stop. 3P tonight. 3P. Ring the alarm. Y'all know what time it is. Dropping these bombs. This is the General Sara Seti, and this is the Truth Hour. And I'm here to bring nothing but fire. You see, Truth Hour with General Sara Seti kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sara Seti DVD lectures. That's right. Let me get busy. DVD lectures, classic and Jurassic, t-shirts and hoodies for the kings and queens, African and Kemetic jewelry for the family. We got necklaces, finger rings, earrings, all type of talismans to keep these evil doers off of you. We got the holistic herbal tonics and remedies for the family, Black Seed, immunity booster. We also got the natural men tonic for you brothers extra strong. We got you. We get you together now. Home decor for accessories for every room in the house. Living room, dining room, kitchen, bathroom. We got you, family. And at this time, we got 25% off everything under the sales tab. All you have to do, go to kingseti.com, go to the tab, sales tab, hit that tab. All the beautiful products under that tab are 25% off, family. Enjoy yourself. Class is 9 session, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 900 video presentations on African heritage, history, spirituality, nation building. Advanced African academics developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Sara Seti website. Get over there and get your behind, get your ass in class. Get your ass in class. General Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live streams, too hot to handle on YouTube. We got nothing but hot presentations for your family. Ogun versus Hemdall, gatekeepers of the occult world, and many, many more. Matter of fact, I just dropped a boatload of nothing but fire. My damn computer ain't acting right now. It's so much fire I done uploaded today. You see what I'm saying? So get on over there and enjoy yourself. Subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sara Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. But I'm going to tell you what. You better not say nothing out of line because I will ban your ass. You will be up out of here, nigga. Never to be seen again. Okay? And I don't want to do it. So please be respectful. All right, family. We black again. I know. We wake up. I'm gonna send you. We're gonna drop some heavy mental today. And I'm gonna send you on to the nether world. And you're gonna be sleeping with nothing but righteousness on your mind tonight. You see, tonight, the last of the triple threat, the ancient Egyptian god Set, Lord of the Nubians, and divine Melanin. Yeah, we here tonight to drop nothing but the truth. I know a lot of people got their own understanding what Set and who Set is, but you're going to learn tonight the lies. We got to stop the lies. We got to stop the lies. Okay, let me get it here. All right. I don't even know how I get all this in here. Let me move this up here. And bring this down. Okay. We about to go to work, family. About to go to work. The master at work. Okay. Let me see here. The master at work. All right. There we go. And so the ancient Egyptian god Set, Nubian god, Nubian, later on venerated in Egypt. You see? And so, the thing is, when we talk about Set, I wonder, do I got my pen? That's all right. When we start talking about the nomes, now what are nomes, family? Nomes are districts of Egypt, okay? They're like counties. You see? And matter of fact, let me see if I got my military geography here. Yep. Let me see if I got the nomies in here, if I can make it quick for you, you know, to throw them in there so you can see what the nomies look like. Let me see if I got the gnomes. If I can, it should be somewhere readily available. You see, so I can put them to work. But I'm gonna have to clean all this up anyway. I got so many slides. This thing got ridiculously crazy. I got stuff that ain't even on the internet no more from years and years back. They don't even put it on the internet no more. Okay, I that's all right. I'll come back because I'm trying because it would make it hit so much harder if I had it. And I got so many, I mean, Lord have mercy. You would think I would have ran into it by now. All these damn slides, and you ain't got the nomies in here. I most definitely got to I got to clean all this up and get my damn lectures together. This is crazy. I done piled up so much. Okay, well, that's all right. That's all right, because I can still explain myself. Okay. So when we start talking about the nomies are counties or districts. Okay. And so in Egypt, you have 42 nomies or districts. And you had 22 in the south. In the south was everything south of Memphis. Got to have some type of a map. I got to have some type of a map. Matter of fact, this ain't even Egypt. Let me go to my Egypt. Let me go to my Egypt. Let me go to work. I'll probably find it on here. There's no way I'm going to be able to, you know, because you won't know what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to do it like that. Can't do it like that. Here we go. Yep, found it. Found it. Move this on out the way. We got it. We got it. Boom. Put that in there. Okay. Boom. Put that in there. Boom. Put that in there. Yep. Put this one over there. There we go. We're working out. We're in the house now. So when you look at now you see. Now those are the nomies. And as you can see, what's very important that I want to bring out, if you see, they're counting from the south down. The count start in the south. Okay? Now, like I said, you got 42 nomies. You got 22 in the south, and you got 20 in the north. Now, that's very interesting now. You see that if you look all the way down to number one is Seti. You see? It's Seti, number one. And it's very interesting that Nubia, one of the names for Nubia was Seti. You see? And so, you know, that's very interesting to me that most people say that Set was some type of evil demon in all of this. You know, he was some type of, you know, but the reality, he was never that. You see, he was never that. He was the supreme deity of the Nubians. He was the supreme deity for the Nubians. Now, what people don't understand is, and when you read Destruction of Black Civilization, which the Master Chancellor Williams break it down, you see that, you know, when you start talking about the two lands, see, when you look at the top and you see what the northern nomes, it started at Memphis. You see, it started at Memphis, and Memphis was the first capital of Egypt. You see, Egypt, not Ethiopia. And so technically, everything below Memphis was Egypt. You see, in the very beginning, when you look to the left and you see the upper, what they call, which really ain't no upper Egypt, is Ethiopia. You see, all of that from 1 to 22, all those things south of Memphis was Ethiopia. Okay, that was Ethiopia. And because the first capital of Egypt is Memphis. And there is no Egypt before Memphis. There is no Egypt before Memphis. And that's what we got to be clear about. So when you look at the nomes, the first nome in that particular area of the Nile, because you can go up the river and it continues up, which a lot of people don't understand. You see, it still continues when you start going up into Napata and Kerma and and Merowe and and it still continues up. You see, and so the very first nome is Seti, Seti. You see again right here. You see Memphis, and you see the 20 nomes or districts of Egypt. And so again, you come down, and the first nome is Kamam, is Seti. And within that district, if you see Seti in that district, Aswan, if you ever been to Egypt, Aswan, where you got the temple of Isis, Philae, you got Elephantine Island, you have what is that? What is that temple? It'll come to me. You see, it'll come to me. And so you see, you even got Kamambo now. Now, Kamambo is the double temple of Horus and Sobek. You see Heru and Sobek. Now, even people don't know that Sobek, Taret, the hippopotamus goddess, those were all in league with Set. You see, all of them was in league with Set. You see, and so even Khnum, and his wife, Anubis. You see, Anubis, his wife, all of those were in league with Set. And people got to understand that, you see. And so obviously when, there was squabbles between, the various royal houses on the Nile, the Nubians became for a period of time in that war, they was looked down upon. You see, how motherfuckers throw dirt on the net, they warring. I mean, this is what it is. And so, in that exchange, then a lot of the deities in the South became of lesser importance up the river. You see, but these were the older deities. These deities were the deities that came up out of Nubia. You see, and so again, we showing right here that the first nome is Seti. You see right here, Kamambo. Now, one of the names for Set was Nubt. Nubt. You see, Nubt. You see, and it was a city there in around Kamambo called Nubt. It was actually two, but both of them were sacred to Set. And so that backs up the fact that the Nubians were Nubt. The Nubians' goal was he was the supreme deity of the Nubians. And this information is readily available. You see, again, showing Kamambo, and you seeing the double temple between Horus and Sobek. And so that's why when you see Sobek, this is like, this is the laws of opposites. So back in this instance is almost like Set. That's what he's like. And so back was also again in league with Set. And so, you know, when you go to the temple at Fu, you will see Horus is supposedly spearing the hippopotamus. So, you know, when you look at Taret, the hippopotamus goddess, she was in league with Set. That was one of his queens, you see? And so you see again right here, Sobek, you know, and here, but they venerated these gods. The Egyptians venerated them. Not all the Egyptians spoke evil of the Nubian gods. You see, and it wasn't because they was African. I mean, you warring. You ain't got nothing. I don't give a fuck if you're African or not. If we warring, I ain't got nothing good to say about you. And so, you know, that's exactly, and the Nubians was saying the same things about them. And so you see right here that Sobek is a type of Set, period. He's a type of Set. He was in league with Set. And so you see Aswan is an area, one of the most beautiful parts. This was Seti. You see, this was the land of the Nubians. Philae is in Seti, in the district of Seti. Abu Simbel is in the district of Seti. You see, and so these are all Setian temples. You see, built in, and so you see there was veneration, just like you got Seti, the king Seti. You see, but he built the temple of Osiris. So you see that these deities, do you think this man, and niggas is feeble in their mind to believe this shit? Do you think this man would have named himself? And I look at all the definition, and these is feeble definitions, where they say that Set was the, you know, he represented foreigners. And I listened to that. I say, oh, he represent. And then when I went deeper, what they was really trying to say, Nubians. They consider Nubians foreigners. But the way, you know, when you say, when I think of foreigner, I'm thinking somebody outside of Africa. And then when I go deeper in what they saying, they talking about the Nubians. Oh, they foreigners. Oh, okay, I see what you're trying to. So that's a little slick word that they use. You know what I'm saying? If they would have just came out and said he was the god of the Nubians, people would have looked into that a little deeper. Well, what did they think about him? Did they think about him as to be evil? And so this man, this king, Seti, he named himself Seti. He built the temple of Osiris and named his son Ramesses. You see? And so you got to understand that all these gods were righteous in intent. You see, the things that they saying about Set is blasphemy because reality is they disdain the Nubians, period. They disdain the Nubians, and they want to, as much as they can, try to make the Nubians seem different than the Egyptians. This is ultimately what they try. And so they're going to paint this picture that the Egyptians hated the Nubians, hated Set, and all this, that, and the third, where we can go over these walls and see. Now, when you talk about Set, see, we got to talk. You see Set is in Set, and she was called what? The Lady of the South. So you got to understand that Set was also synonymous with the South. You see? Look it up. We're going to talk tonight. So Set was also synonymous with the South. Even when you look at the cardinal points, north, south, east, and west, you look up the four sons of Horus, and you had the one who was Seti, and he was the one that was the symbol of the South. So even in that, Set is South. It's synonymous with the South. Okay, and you see within Set, Set is Set. Okay, Seti. Okay, let's be clear about that. I want to break this shit down so you have a clear understanding. You see the throne. Now, another one of the words that is synonymous with Set is black. See, because in the root of Set is where you get soot. You see? Now, if you know the Medunata, and we're going to break it, if you know it, then you know they don't have no vowels. So you know it's really ST if you because it's a transliteration. You see, so you can put the E, you can put the U, you can put the O. It all the same. It's black. You see, so just like Kemet, all of these are variations of the same divine blackness. You see, soot, the soot in your chimney, Set, sunset. You see, when the sun set, what happens is dark, it's black. You see that brother right there, he didn't put some soot on you, and so you already know what that means. Now, when we talk about the Anu, the worshiper, when you talk about the earliest peoples that were founders of Egypt. Now, one of these, I believe what was his name? Flinders Petrie. He found this, it's a tile, okay? And I believe it's a photo of Terra Netta. You can look that up, and it's in the University of Chicago Oriental Institute. It's a tile, predynastic, being found by British Egyptologists. Flinders Petrie, hey, I seen that when I was there, 1853, 1942, in the early temple at Abydos. Okay, at Abydos is where he found that, underneath the dynastic temple. And so these were the earlier peoples that was in Egypt before dynastic. And they call them the Anu. And it's clear that when they came into the land, they were worshiping Set. Set is on the top. Okay? Want to be clear. When you go down, it said line 2, Set of the god Seth. Okay, so, they put the H on there. Ain't no need to do that. It's Set. Okay? And so Terra Netta, and so that's the Twa. That's the Twa. You see Bes, Ptah. You see even Ptah. They were in line with Set. Okay? Backing it up. They were in line with Set. And so a new cat, okay, I said a new cat, but a new cat, and so that's the Anu. So you see right there, because they will follow, you see that Khnum, a new cat, all of those were in a line with Set. These are the earlier deities. When you get down in Nubia, you don't even see some of them Egyptian deities. You see, like, what is that one temple? You know what? I hate. I'm not gonna let that pass. I got to get that temple. I believe. Is that Calabash? Calabash here? Or it might be. It might be. It might be Calabash here. It might be the Calabash here. Let me see. That's it. That's it. Calabash temple. Okay, that's another temple there. I had to show you. But in that, it's a Nubian temple, and I could throw it in there just so you could see a little bit of it. But in that temple, and Dr. Ben had talked about that deity, Mendelawis. You see, Mendelawis, and he had replaced Osiris. You know what I'm saying? He had replaced, or I don't know if he was there, but when it came with Isis, she was married to Mendelawis. Now, Dr. Ben said he was Osiris' older brother, but that might have been in a Egyptian story. A Nubian story. But so you can see as you transverse to now, this the stories change. You see, and so when you get up in Nubia, a lot of them Egyptian deities they don't have the same prowess. You see that they have. And so we see that. And so again, when we start talking about the 4 sons of Horus, Seti, you see, and Seti, the human-headed one. So the one that looked like a human was Seti, you see, or Amset, and it says the human head god representing the south, period, whose jaw contained the liver and was protected by the goddess Aset. By Aset, see, you know, you ain't gonna get this nowhere else, family. You ain't gonna get this nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what? And I hate to say this, and even though, cause some of his shit, you know, I don't mess with. But I heard when I was watching Bobby Emmett one time, and he brought that up about Set. You know what I'm saying? He brought that up because he had read books that I had read, and it said the same thing. Even when you talk about the signs, if you go into the signs and symbols of primordial man, church word also speaks about Set being the older deity. He did say that. And so we got to wake up today, family. There's a reason why they have disdained Set. There's a reason. Now, again, we see the South, and you see, and so now let's come down. Now, this is Secestrus, the third. You see? And you see him right there on the left hand, he got Heru on the lintel. You know, and so, but on the right, he got Set. You see? He got Set. So both deities are being venerated. And so in no way you going to make me believe that this king is venerating some evil. See? There's no way. You're going to make me believe that. And so it says self-standard lintel of Secestrus III from the 12th dynasty. And see, listen, note too, the gold town, Nut. You see hieroglyphics, since he is associated with Nut. You see? See, we talking some shit. I come with the receipts now. So Set, his sacred city was Nut. Nubia. Yeah. Yeah, we talking today. Nut. Yeah. So you see, even the sacred city now, listen to me now. And everybody know, and they hate to say, why Set? Huh? Why Set? Huh? Ain't that what it is? The city of Amen, the sacred city, the city of 1,000 gates. Why Set? Huh? And what was the temples called? We'll get down there. We'll deal with it. The temple of Karnak is Ipetasut. Ipetasut. That's what they say it is now. Now y'all got to understand that Sut is Set. Ipetasut. That's what it is. That's what it is now. And the city is Waset. But see, everybody but see, this is when the motherfucker can't think because you being fed and you ain't really doing no research. You see what I'm saying? And you find yourself, and then, you know, nobody is trying to clear the fog. You got brain fog. And, you know, and nobody is giving you the proper information. You see right here, Seti. Mir Ma'at Ra Seti Maripata. You see? And so you see Set right there in his name. You see Ma'at. You see Ma'at right there with the feather on the head. And you see, and we're going to deal with that the Y scepter. We're going to deal with that too. You see, but this is going to be part one. Again, showing you Seti. You see the deity Set in there. You see? And so, you know, Suten. Huh? Can we talk? Y'all want to talk? We got any? Huh? You Suten, the king. And then when people say Sutek, that's black power, right? Sutek, that's black power. You see sunset, the Y scepter, we done dealt with that. So even in Suten, that's Set, Hatshepsut. You see, Hatshepsut, that's Set. Okay, I want to be clear about that. The Y scepter, which is the most powerful scepter in all of ancient Egypt, denoting sovereignty and dominion. And you see right there, Ptah, and you see that his head is on what? Is on the Ankh for life, eternal life. You see, somebody done lied to you. Why would they lie to you? Because they did not want you to know how much the Egyptians venerated, because they themselves were Nubians. Yeah, they were warned that, but that was only a portion of the Egyptians. There were many more Egyptians that venerated Set. You see what I'm saying? On top of that, you know, that was just a particular, and they took that little particular group that they had to be, and they spread, you know, they spread it out without showing you how Set was being venerated all over Egypt. You see, and you see him right there with a Y. He got the Y scepter, look just like his head, carried by, and you see him with the Ankh. You see him with the Ankh, eternal life. How can something that's demonic or whatever it carry the Ankh? So right there, you see the little Twa. They was these is the Anu, and you see as they, you know, when they start, you know, these is, I believe this was in Ramesses' tomb. You see the Mentu Nu Setet. You see, this is what they call them, Setet, Lower Nubia. You see, so Set was in veneration of the Nubians family, Mentu Nu Setet. Okay. Now this is Casikemwe. Now, if you go to them earlier kings when they had the Shirak, they didn't have the cartouche yet. They had the Shirak, and it was, you know, it was designed like a square. And you see that he had Heru and Set. You see, he had Heru and Set on his Shirak. You see, he had Heru and Set, and there was many other kings that had Set in their name, and I extend it because I'm just getting it out here. You know, I'm just opening up this you know, a lot of my lectures, you know, and I got to tighten them up, but clearly that right there just show you. You know what I'm saying? That, and then you got teachers out here, and all they would tell you about Set is that bullshit, that he was the god of and they will not lay that out and show you how many kings across the that venerated Set and show him as a righteous deity of divinity. And they do not tell you that Set means black. You see, they don't tell you that Set means black. You see, and that Suten and you know, means king, and many of those kings were called Sutens. You see what I'm saying? You'll see, you know, the glyphs in their name and the Y scepter, which was the most powerful. That ends that. You see what I'm saying? We got to do greater research. 99.9% of the information that you've been given, you've been lied to. And so you got, damn it, do your research. When a motherfucker tell you something, tell them to back it up. Tell them to back it up. Tell them to show you some goddamn proof. Oh, that's all it is. And now, if anybody ever heard it, take this shit to your teacher and tell him to explain this. Tell him to explain this and ask him why he ain't or she ain't never told you this shit. You see what I'm saying? And did they know this? And if they did know it, why they didn't tell you this? You see, why did they keep going with the other narrative? That just let you know the majority of these teachers out here, man, they don't know shit. I'm telling you, they in trouble, man. Most of these niggas out here got that old white boy Egypt shit. You understand what I'm saying? And what they got, they done built up all, they done catapulted off of his shit. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have the ability to do the type of research that we doing over here, because they ain't gonna go to the teachers. You understand that, and do the, you know, and sometimes you might have to leave shit alone that you thought It was so, you were so adamant about it. You know what I'm saying? And but when the facts come up, you got to go with the facts, man. You got to go with the facts. All right, family, thank you for being here today. We had a three-peat. We did it again. We coming back tomorrow. We're going to have a three-peat tomorrow. That's all I'm doing is three-peats. God damn it, it ain't going to go down. It's going to go up. So y'all already know it's going to be one hell of a ride this year. It's going to be a whole lot of teaching going on over here. If you miss it, shame on your ass. God damn it, replay it. It'll be up there. All right, family. Ain't nothing like seeing it live, though. Ain't nothing like seeing it live. This is the General Sara Seti. Thanking you for being here today. KingSeti.com, 25% off at this time. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 900 video presentation. My Patreon, I just dropped a boatload of new, man, all of them 3 hours, man. Nothing but fire. I put about 15 new videos up there, and all of them 3 hours fire. You understand? Old school presentations are nothing but smoke. So get on over there, Patreon, General Seti. The links is in the chat, in the video description. I'm out, family. This the General saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.